She knew she should want this, and she did, didn't she? Ellie was guided into a small lounge at the Mayflower Club and asked to wait for her host. She was 10 minutes early, a habit inherited from her military father. Manhattan was dotted with private clubs, most concentrated in Midtown and on the Upper East Side. A handful, like the Gotham and the Brook, remained staunchly all-male. To legally maintain this status, conducting business was strictly forbidden, and briefcases were required to be checked at the front desk. Other clubs like the Metropolitan, the Knickerbocker, and the various university clubs had long welcomed women into their ranks. The Mayflower, though, stood out as one of only 2 prominent clubs with an exclusively female membership. Founded at the height of the Gilded Age by a prominent socialite who also happened to be a suffragette, the Mayflower was modeled on the venerable men's clubs of the era. Its graceful neo-Georgian clubhouse occupied the better part of a block in a prime location on Park Avenue. Inside were dining rooms, guest rooms, a squash court, and other amenities. In stark contrast to its brother clubs, there was no bar, something thought unseemly for the fairer sex. For women of a certain background, membership was expected, although it was far from automatic. There had been a time when rejection was socially traumatic, the sort of thing that prompted families to decamp to less competitive cities. This period lasted, give or take, from the Lady Astor days to the 1960s, a time when social norms of all kinds were reconsidered. Today, things were subtler. The rejected were not rusticated, and invitations did not evaporate. But it was still a blow, an invisible mark. Everyone just knew, and the rejected knew they knew, and it followed them around in sub rosa exchanges. She was blackballed at the Mayflower, you know. No matter that it was all because some random dowager on the admissions committee had heard something from someone who'd heard it from someone else, and really the relevant something was twisted by the fourth retelling. Damage done. Ellie, waiting alone on a couch in the lounge, knew little of these things. The couch, while beautiful, was so stiff it seemingly sent a message. Guests should not get comfortable. Sitting there with nothing to do, she resisted any urge to check her phone, knowing its presence was likely frowned upon.